What's good, family? It's your boy Old Soul J, and I'm back with another video. There's a very important reason why your affirmations aren't working. When I first started walking on this path, affirmations is one of the first things that I heard about. And the reason for that, I believe, is because it requires the least amount of work. It requires the least amount of effort to just wake up and say, I am abundant, I am peaceful and lovely and happy. To just say words. So of course that's going to be one of the most popular things, one of the first things that I learn about when I walk on this path, because it's easy. You know, everybody want to go with the easy thing. And it's not like the people who teach or speak about affirmations were lying when I was learning about it. It's not like they were lying. It's not like they were wrong. Yeah, what you say definitely influences your subconscious mind. What you say definitely influences what you believe, and your beliefs influence your subconscious mind, which influences your outer reality. Absolutely true. But here's the thing that I didn't know then that I know now. Some people lose faith in affirmations. And this is why it's important to be specific or to be clear. They're forgetting a very vital, important part of the equation. 1 plus 0 just equals 1. We want 2, if you follow what I'm saying. What's the other part of the equation? Habits, actions. Here's the thing about when you say affirmations and then what you're saying doesn't come true. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not working for you. The subconscious mind is not an easy thing to trick. The subconscious mind sees the real. So it's not about saying it. It's about feeling it. That's why later on, I also start to hear it's like, okay, act and feel as you already have that. Yes, all right, there we go. There's the other parts of the equation. But that's easier said than done. How could you act and feel as if you are or you have something already when you don't see that? When you're not actually living that life yet, right? But as soon as you really tap into that, as soon as you're able to get the subconscious mind to believe that, that's when it starts to click. But here's the thing. The next question that comes after that is like, okay, if it's easier said than done, it's hard to act and do and to feel as if I'm already there. How do I do it, right? What's the solution? Because you didn't come to this video just to hear more of the problem you already had or that you knew. Here's the solution. And this is what they don't talk about. The easiest way or the best way for you to start to feel like, and this has to do with when they say act like it, that you're already there or you already have it, are your habits. What are your habits? I forgot where I heard this from. Somebody said your habits say what kind of person you are. Think about it like this. Listen, we're creatures of habits, right? Because we're creatures of habits, any habits that we do have comes natural to us. Our mind, our brain doesn't put up much resistance when it comes to it because your brain thinks this is the way things are. This is how we move. This is who we are. That's why that saying, if you show me your habits, if you tell me your habits, that tells me the person you are. It's so powerful because it's kind of true. Your brain, your habits is what your mind accepts. So your habits is what your subconscious mind believes in more than anything else. If you change your habits, you will change the way that you feel about yourself. So now this begs the question, whatever I'm trying to manifest, yes, say the affirmations, yeah, that helps. But this is where the real power comes from. What do you believe are the habits of the person who already has that, or is where you're trying to go? What is that person's habits? What do you truly believe is that person's habits? Make it a habit. Nothing becomes a habit until you are consistent for a long period of time. So you have to be consistent with something for a long period of time until it starts to be a thing where you don't have to force yourself to do it. The resistance becomes smaller. Of course, the resistance will still pop up sometimes, but now your brain is accustomed to it. Now you don't have to remind yourself. Now you're remembering more to do it. So over time, once it really becomes a habit, it's going to start to feel natural. Like, this is your subconscious mind is going to be like, okay, this is who we are. This is what we do. And over time, it's going to feel unnatural for you to not do that habit. That's why it's hard to break habits. And that's why it's very bad to have bad habits. So good habits are great because it's part of who you are. It's a positive version of who you are. So your habits, and like, I swear, I'm not even going to lie to you. I wish I realized this a long time ago. But your habits are the biggest influence on your manifestations. But that's all I got to say for today. Make sure you like and subscribe. I love y'all.